Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Only Niles here, bringing you another max dupe system showcase. And you can see on the screen right here, I have my Super Saiyan Gotenks, but pairing that, we do have the physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So let's actually take a quick look at the card before we do get into this boss battle. See right here, 15,900 attack is nothing to sleep on. Really nice attack boost. He's currently sitting at level 11 additional and 15 critical, which is identical to my physical Super Saiyan Gotenks. You can see right here. So without wasting any more time, let's actually get into Super 3, and I'm going to try to get this roughly under a 20-minute video. But guys, if you're new to this channel, you like this type of content, you want to see more of this, definitely consider subscribing and smash that like, and shout out to my notification squad. As always, it's Thursday, so you can expect some videos to come about. Typically I upload on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and some rare occasions I do try to upload on a Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday basis, but it really depends on the material. I just recently got a hold of Grand Theft Auto for PC, so if you guys play that, definitely leave your Steam IDs in the comment section below, and I would definitely be willing to play with you in that sense. So don't mean like that, but in the meantime, we're going to be getting super attacks off. We're going to have rough type disadvantage going on to the Great Ape, and then followed by the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then I do suspect that I'm going to have a little bit of a hard time going against Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but after that, it should be a really nice coast. You can see right here, we're getting a beautiful attack boost from the Pan, being the fact that when health points are 30% above, you're going to get an additional 30% attack and defense. More or less, this is like a Tech Vegito, just with a health point restriction. So right now, we are going to get super attacked, unfortunately. But this is probably, you know, honestly, Mono Physical is one of my favorite decks ever since I just got a hold of Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. But I am looking forward to LR Future Trunks. That's right, LR Future Trunks is on the verge. I believe this is one of the first cards that does cause a critical, or at least a high chance for a critical, when you do launch a super attack. So naturally, for physical types, you do get a free additional. So this is one of the first variants. Let me know if you guys are excited for that, because I know I am. I'm going to be definitely trying to pull that card for sure. So right off the bat, we're going to get a seal, and I just want to show, Physical Super Saiyan Gotenks has a ridiculous defensive buff. Look at that, 31,000 comparatively speaking to the maxed out Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Just take note of that. Also, global players, I'm not sure when you guys are going to get that alongside the leader skill for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega Shenron, but this card is not to be slept on. You can use this to max out your strength, Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, and the agility one. So attack 25% up, and this is one of the only cards that is not TUR that has Super Fierce Battle. So take note of it, guys. When you global players get it, don't sleep on it. So in the meantime, let's get back on track. We're going to be sharing that Super Saiyan 3 link as well, which I believe is limit breaking form. So let's see what we're going to do in the meantime. I'm going to get, you know, this is definitely going to be a little bit hard. So I'm going to pop an Icarus right off the bat. I'm going to try to refrain from using a health item. So let's see what we can do. I don't have any additionals or criticals built just yet, because I did just recently max out Physical Super Saiyan Gotenks, and I am trying to save the rest for Super Vegeta when I do get a dupe. But you can see that was over 1 million damage right there. Well, 1 million number for the cranked out key part. So we'll see what we can do in the meantime. These guys are near identical with a level 11 additional and critical. So hopefully we can land a crit at some point, but we're doing an okay job. We were able to get the seal, so at least we're not going to get super attacked for this round or the next round to come. But not too bad. 26,000 damage, 25,000 damage. So what I'm going to do, since he is sealed, is let's actually do this right here. I am splitting the Kamehameha link, so I am quite aware of that, but you know what? Let's actually have my Gotenks come into play right here. I'm actually going to put my Super Vegeta on the second turn spot rotation. And did I just miss that attack from Gohan? Oh, I did. Oh, well, that pains me. I wasn't really even paying attention, but we should theoretically be able to coast right on through here. So let's see what we can do in the meantime. Not too bad. Not too bad. Could be a lot worse. Let's see if we get some crits into play, and it can help us coast on right through. No crits though thus far, but at least he's sealed, so at least we're not going to get super attacked. Might actually have to be popping a health item for the next turn if I'm not able to land a really good crit within here. No crit thus far. We're a little bit camera shy, so it looks like we're going to be lagging on Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the meantime. Back on track, back on track, back on track. So here's what I'll do. Pop a health item right now. I don't think we're going to be able to die. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get the boo-boo volleyball off to my best ability. Two right here, too. Damn, just going to be shy of that one more time. I don't think Pan's defensive passive or offensive passive is in a play as well, but it could be. I just missed it as well, so let's go ahead and drop these. I'm going to desperately try to get some additionals and criticals in here. We are lagging just ever so slightly, but no, it looks like Pan's actually passive just came into play too, so that's why that attack boost was so high. There's the crit I'm looking for, 1 million. So Gotenks should be able to end it right here. Naturally, we're going to be hopping onto Super Saiyan 4. There's the crits I'm looking for. Wow, a little bit camera shy, so you can expect these guys to be warming up. So now we're going to be hopping onto Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. We're looking at pretty good time, 5 minutes. I guess that's okay. Hopefully Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta doesn't take too long. But thanks for sticking around thus far. We are recently nearing 5,000 subscribers, so I definitely wanted to thank you one more time for, you know, showing me you guys your love. Really does mean a lot to me at the end of the day. I'm going to keep this Goku on the turn rotation, even though we are splitting up the Kamehameha link. Looks like we're constantly going to be getting the 12 key super attack as well, which is not quite ideal, but at least it's better than the technique variant. No criticals just yet. I'm waiting for RNG to be on my side with these really nice crits. We're getting 25% attack up. I mean, we are having type disadvantage. We got one more chance for the super attack with the crit. No crit thus far, but if we do get a crit... Oh, no, I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. No crit, no crit. Can we get the counter, though? Counter with minimal damage would be ideal. There's the crit. Wow, thank you so much. 500,000 critical on type disadvantage. We're going to be hopping on to the technique variant right now. So let's see. Here's my friends. But I'm actually going to keep them in the second turn spot rotation. Or will I? We need 3 key, right? 1, 2. So we'll be able to get the boo-boo off right here. Beautiful. Now, I would ideally like to have sealed him. But we could get super attacked in the first turn, which could have gone to waste. Anyway, I mean, this physical Super Saiyan Gotenks has naturally higher defense than the 3 variant. I believe he does give himself 30% down, but 60% up on the super attack. There's the boo-boo volleyball, the die barrage, 2.6. We're well on our way now. We will have type disadvantage one more time. And after we get over this hump, it should be a coast from here on. So what I'll do is get this super attack off right here. I'm not going to pop a health item because it's not necessary. We'll have Pan get the super attack off regardless, but we are getting 30% up. I might take some time to actually put work into Pan, even though it might be a little bit of a waste of a time. She is primarily a support card, but I did put into some work with the Technique Vegeta, which I do find very, very useful recently, especially on the Fusion deck, despite the fact that he is giving himself 50% up from Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. It's no slouch, though. It's just normally like you would be able to get on a hero team, more or less. There's the crit. We are definitely getting a super attack, unfortunately, but we do have 30% defense up. But we should be well on our way right after this. I'm actually probably going to have to use a health item, but I am nearing the Dokkan attack, so what I actually might do is naturally I have high defense with physical Super Saiyan Gotenks. We are well on our way to a Dokkan attack as well. So what I'll do is bring in the King Yama. I don't think I really want to use I don't want to use the health item, just to be honest with you. So we'll go ahead and do this. Absorb all of these orbs right here as well, and then I'll take this to try to get near the Dokkan attack. Now this is the King Yama, no health item just yet. We could get the super attack. They did suspect this, so we do have naturally high defense. The King Yama should really help out too. 45,000 damage. We're going to be taking minimal from here on. We're going to be sealing for the next turn as well, so I can align Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta to get the counters, which could be really clutch at this point. There's a really nice crit. This is my friend, so like I said, we do have near identical additional and critical. 1 million damage, still respective. Now, that's partially due to the fact that we do have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Attack and defense up 25%. Now, the +2 key I could do without at the minute, especially with Gohan. Especially with Gotenks, I mean. So what I'll do is we'll absorb these right here. I'm going to try to refrain from the Dokkan attack, more or less, if I can get away from it and scathe it for the next turn. Phew, we were just able to do that. So he's sealed. We'll be pretty good. We're going to be saving the Dokkan attack for Thouser and Cooler and the gang. But more or less, we are going to be saving this for, Cooler and the gang. Let's get right past here. There's the crit. It always seems to be like the criticals are coming late into play and not really needing them where I need them, or need them most. So we got about 66,000 health left. Now we're hopping on to cooler. So we'll see what we're going to do, approaching our 10-minute mark. So we're actually making pretty good shape. And if you guys want to see me take on the challenge with Nano and Rhymestyle and Talon with the boss rush race for the fusions, definitely, let me know. I do have a pretty good fusion deck, if I must say. You can definitely check that out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, beautiful. We're going to get the 11 key super attack off. Couldn't ask for a better timing too. We're going to get rid of everybody. But I believe their time is currently sitting at 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Which is really nice, and I think there was a rumor of somebody on Twitter hitting 12 minutes. Now, that could be due to the fact that you have maxed out cards or whatnot, and I'm sure that's partially due to the reason why they can clear this event so quickly. I mean, so far, I've been able to get 13 minutes and 30 seconds, which is not half bad. I don't have any duplicates for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but I do have one for Intelligence Gogeta. But if you guys want to see me take that on, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and let me know if you guys have beat them, if anything. Wow, 7.9 million critical. That's a new one. I've seen 9 million, but that's a new one. I'm doing pretty good. Excuse me, I'm taking a sip of my Red Bull. Do forgive me. Let's take out cooler as quickly as possible. It looks like we're actually making really good timing. I'm actually going to try to get the Dokkan meter as much as possible and try to get through Super Saiyan 3 Goku as quickly as possible, because I'm sure you guys are aware he can super attack you before the final countdown, which does hurt. It will hit you upwards of around 100 to 150,000. So definitely take note of that. It could definitely knock you out. We were able to get that 25%, which is really nice. So now we're going to be hopping onto the agility version, still available in the Baba shop, by the way. 1, 2, 3. Very nice again. We're going to be able to get the Boo Boo Volleyball off. And if things get a little bit sticky, we do have my very own Gotenks. Let's actually go look at their stats comparatively. So we have Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks at 293,000. My very own Gotenks at 81,000. And wow, we got Gohan. I just want to take a look at the stats real quick and show you them off. 3,800 above. We have one more additional I can put in here, but I ran out of physical orbs. 14 additional, 12 of critical. The only thing he's really missing is Super Fierce Battle, but 90% up is good. He does have a 140% 12 key multiplier, so take note of that. It's roughly around where the first gods were, respectively. We're going to get the Boo Boo off. Let's see if we can get another one shot. Come on, where's that crit? 2.1, baby. We are looking in really, really good shape so far. So indefinitely, we are going to get hit pretty hard. We're going to get 30% up. So it's going to be nice. I'm actually going to take all of these orbs away and try to align the Dokkan attack. And for Pan, it doesn't really even matter, to be honest with you, but I kind of want to get these out of the way. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now, at some point, we are going to get super attacked, and I do suspect it will probably be with Vegito. There's the crit, but 30% up from Pan. Don't sleep on support cards. I would recommend at least using one. You can definitely check out my Kaba triple threat video with the mono strength. Running 3 support cards is really not ideal, but 2 is pretty good. 3 is a little bit overkill. So if you guys want to run some support cards, here we are. We're going to get super attack. I'm going to say this is going to be 150, but like back on track, I would recommend using support cards. In the Baba shop right now, you can obtain those free Neo Gods. They require 7 medals to awaken. I believe they're sitting at 1 million apiece. So in 7 days, you could potentially own that. Each card will supply 70% up for the respective type and has an ultra high chance for the passive to go off. Their passive is support, so +2 key, attack and defense up 30%. I would say that probably equates to about a 70% chance. Correct me if I'm wrong, let me know if that is updated. But that's still good nonetheless. So for you free-to-play players, now would definitely be the time to invest, especially if you are on global. I believe they are sitting at 21,000 Baba points. On JP, they, even with the discount, are at 70,000. I feel a little bit ripped off, but what can you do? I'm going to be spending the Super Saiyan 3 link, but that's okay. 1 key, can we get 1 key? There we go. You're getting Boo Boo Volleyball off with the Dai Barrage. Left and right, 25% up attack from this Goku. I will consider maxing out this Goku. Now, I want to take a poll. I'm going to leave it on the upper right-hand corner. Do you guys want to see me max out the GT Super Saiyan 3 Physical Goku? I will do so if you guys tell me to. I'm almost done with the Super Saiyan 3 Broly, but I will actually depart on that and go on the physical Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku if you guys want me to. So definitely let me know in the comment section below. So what I'll do is, do I want to split this up? No, this is really, but I am going to get counters. So that's what I'll do. I'll do this. This is my very own Gotenks, so it really doesn't matter too much. And then the Gohan is just mainly here on the back burner just for the support in case things get tricky. Despite the fact that you need to get a super attack off with him, I don't feel like as if it's much needed. We should be able to mow right through. You can see that Super Saiyan Blue Vegito is an absolute monster, and it's really funny how he has crept up in the meta. He was optimal, and now he's extremely optimal at this point, especially on Mono Physical. Now, when their categorization comes out, much like the Fusion Shadow Dragon, I'm not even sure where this card is going to rely on, because you can see already that he does the vast majority of the work. So I guess when the LR variant comes out, hopefully it's going to be a TUR to LR and doesn't force us to go back on banners and spend hundreds of dollars to potentially pull him. So, you know, we'll see what we can do. Hopefully Bandai doesn't pull a fast one on us. But knowing Bandai, probably will be pulling a fast one on us. But whatever, what can you do? So what I'll do is, actually I'm just going to pop a health item. I kind of want to be a little bit cautious. At this point we have 173,000 health. But we should be able to take him out. I just want to show you Gotenks' defense, 25 right here. This is mainly what I wanted to do. I mean, I know this is the physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks type of showcasing, but I just wanted to show his defense is stupid out of control. 17, 59, and that's with Pan, you know? That's with Pan not running any support item. 1.9 million critical. This is critical central. That's definitely where it's at. I would put criticals onto Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. You could put some additionals, maybe one additional extra, but I really wouldn't recommend it besides that. So what I'll do is, I don't want to take too much damage, but I don't think I'm going to die, so I'm not going to use a damn health item just yet. We're going to get 25% attack up, and then right after this, we're going to be going on to the Kid Buu, and from there, we should be ending the video. Expect some later showcasings of some other cards, because I do have them already pre-recorded. I just need to render them out a little bit better, but I do have Grand Theft Auto 5, like I said, so I will be streaming that on Twitch, and if you guys want to start playing with me and create some heist and blow up some shit, definitely leave your gamer tag or your Steam ID in the comment section below. I will add you as soon as possible. I do have a few friends that play that game, so, you know, we can go on some heists and, you know, take over Los Santos, whatever you guys want to do. But Super Saiyan Blue Vegito is really coming into play. He took literally off 3 health bars at this point. If we can get Gotenks to come out of his shell, we can potentially get one more crit, right? Where's the crit? 684,000, really not too bad. You know, his defense is a little bit down, 27,000. We're going to get the super attack off. Let's see what it is with super attack 10. 107,000. That's really not bad. If we landed the crit, if we had a crit on here, it would be pretty ideal. 1, 2, 3. Again, we're going to get another Boo Boo Volleyball off. And we should actually, if I can do this correctly, potentially get a Dokkan attack where we do have Kid Buu, the intelligence variant. And hopefully I can align the Super Saiyan 3 physical Gotenks into play, where we can get that really nice Dokkan attack. But thanks for sticking around. We're approaching our 18-minute mark. We should just finish before the 20 minutes. So let's see what we can do. All right, my video had actually cut out on Chromecast. Just goes to show you the actual reliability of it is very bad, even though I have upgraded to the new one. So I do apologize for that. But we are now hopping onto the final stages of Buu. So once again, thank you so much for sticking around thus far. It greatly means a lot to me. So definitely expect later content to come out. Like I said, Dragon Ball Z Fighters is right around the corner, so you can definitely expect me to be signing up for that beta when it does come out. Let me know if you guys are hyped for that, because I definitely am. We're going to get super attacked by Buu. 62,000 damage. You know, could be a lot worse, but what are you going to do? There's the crit I am looking for. We should actually be able to end it with Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. We're going to have type disadvantage for the next turn as well, but I'm not going to really try to pop a health item just yet. We're going to have the strength variant followed by the physical one, so eventually at some point I probably will have to pop a health item. So what I'll do is, let's go ahead and seal. We're unfortunately going to get the Boo Boo Volleyball off as well. And then we will take this right here. No health items necessary at the moment. 25% attack boost. Let's show them who's boss, Gotenks. We got both of them in a play right here. Can we get a crit from one of you? 333,000. Here's the additional attack with a regular attack of 255,000. Boo should be able to die right here, right? There we go, 2.4 million critical. Now here's the tricky part. So traditionally you would align Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta if you were running a Gogeta deck to potentially dodge all of these, but we are going to get super attacked big time. So what I'll do is bring in the King Yama, and then I'm going to bring in a health item one more time, since we are going to get super attacked left and right. I don't think we're going to die, but you really can't be too sure. We're going to actually use this for the Boo Boo Volleyball right here. And then Gohan, unfortunately, is not going to get super attack. It probably would have been a little bit better if I were to actually run another support card like I guess the physical intelligence rage Trunks would have been a little bit nice. So let's see if we can go and mow right through this Boo at this point. We are really relying on some criticals to get out of here, but we're at least taking a life bar with each turn. This is his third super attack. So really can't complain. Here is the fourth super attack by Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Now we definitely will be ending it right here. There's no question about it. And then we will be hopping onto the last variant of the Intelligence Boo. So here we go, 1.5 million critical. So here we go. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to try to get the most gnarly attack possible. 1, 2, 3. Who should we get this with? I really want to try to get the Boo Boo Volleyball off as much as possible. We'll go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3. I planned that perfectly, and then we should be ending it. No question about it right here. So not only are we gonna get 2 showcasings on maximum damage output, we are going to be laughing at Boo because Gotenks should be able to tank this. It should be around 30,000, right? 32,000 calculations were correct. Now, are we going to be able to one-shot with my Gotenks, or are we gonna have to rely on the Boo Boo Volleyball? 1.4 million critical, so let's see if Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks can outshine him. I'm going to say he is. We are getting ideal support, 30% attack and defense up. Let's see if we can get the crit. That super attack's so fun too. Come on, there we go, 2.9 million critical. Literally 4 million worth of damage. This was the first turn, so we are set. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Comment if you liked this video. Consider subscribing if you are new. And until next time, guys, you stay safe. Peace out.